Hello and welcome back to Two Tickets Please. Today we have a bit of a different video. If you're new to the channel, we just started this, but basically we are going to do reviews of different modes of transportation, mainly concentrated around airplanes to give you guys the best experience. But every now and then we're going to look into routes that have a higher demand. In this case, we're going to be leaving from Valencia, the train station, and we're going to go to Madrid. We're going to take the Ouigo, the French company, which has also the Wii bar, which I find hilarious. The price is really good, it's quite cheap. We got car 8 with seat 22B in a 2-2 configuration, so it's going to be really comfortable no matter where you sit. The train station is quite bare, with the check-in point pretty much just in front of the screens. Unfortunately, this can cause a lot of traffic of people, those that want to see the screen just to check out the time and those that have to go in. As you can see, this train is a bit peculiar. It's a high-speed train, but it's a 2-decker high-speed train. It's something that I've never encountered before. I've seen Renfes and everything, but I've never encountered 2-decker. This reaches speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour, and the trip today is just going to be under 2 hours. The process to get into the train was simple enough. Just as you would in any train, just walk by, and when you hit your car, you go in. You can go in a previous car and then just walk through, but obviously that's not as convenient. We had to blur out this lady's face for reasons that I will explain later concerning the crew and their attitude. So as we go in, we took a sharp left and went up the stairs. The top floor is called Sky and the bottom floor is called Land. This company uses very pastel colors and a lot of animations. As you can see, the little cloud there has a little smile. The colors of the seats are also very pastel-y, with the headrest being, as you can see, bright pink, but it is kind of worn out because this is a French company. It gives the impressions that they just gave Spain their older models. As it is common in trains, the tray table is massive and it's stored in the seat behind. This one had a little latch at the top, just in case you want to read, you can clip your book down. And a little footrest on the side. Obviously, the leg space is more than enough, no matter who you are. The seat configuration was a bit peculiar. Every 2 rows, you had 2 rows facing each other. This is not very common in trains like AVE or Ouigo. Usually have, in the middle, you have 2 seats, and then the rest of the seats look in the direction of the wagon. Taking a closer look at the seats, we have adjustable reading lights, a functional plug, and the option, technically, of reclining your seat with a button and everything, but the seats don't recline at all. We would like to take a minute to talk about the crew. Now, we didn't look at any reviews before we got onto the train because we wanted our opinion to be as true to the experience as possible. And upon looking at the reviews, well, first of all, they have a 1.4, which we had no clue about, obviously. A lot of people mentioned the delays, which we did not experience one, which was obviously a positive point. But a lot of people also complain about the crew. I mean, we went through an experience with a lady where we were filming, and of course, we're looking at a high-speed double-decker train. You don't see that every day. And obviously, we're taking a video, and she told us not to film, but the way she said it was very rude. Now, we've experienced instances in which we're in flights and cabin crew tells us to please not film, but they say very politely and they follow protocol, and we would like it if you don't film us and if you could please delete the photo in my presence. But this lady was taking it way too personal. And then the crew was slightly vulture-like, and they were just ensuring that no one did anything that was slightly out of bounds. As you can see here in the middle, we have a seat in between wagons. If you want to sit down, it also has a plug. Again, the colors are slightly worn out. And the suitcase rack. They also had 2 different types of bins to ensure that you recycle. And I want to look into the bathroom. Now, the bathroom, there's something that really shocked us in retrospect, is how small it was. Not for fully able people, but disabled people having to go into the bathroom, even though they have like rail help to move around, the mobility is very reduced. So other airlines and other trains that we've taken have bigger seats that would allow you to maneuver inside. This is the cafeteria called the Wii Bar. We got a Coca-Cola with branded cups. Now, we couldn't obviously film inside because they were looking at us, but that is what the cafeteria looks like. Now, as we were going out, we took the stairs all the way back down. This train has 2 cafeterias, one on top and one at the bottom. And now we have arrived at Madrid Chamartín, Clara Campoamor, which is not the main station of Atocha Almudena Grande, but it is very centric as well. We really hope that you enjoyed, and please consider subscribing in order to stay up with the upcoming videos, in which we're going to look at the new route between Madrid and Malaga with Ouigo, the new company that slashes Renfe prices in half.